Welcome to Pro Stitcher Designer Tips and Tricks. Today I'm going to explain how to get text that is circular or around a circle. So after you've opened a new design window, click on the Tools tab and then click on the double T that says Text. As you move your mouse down, you'll notice that there's an A below your cursor. That indicates that you're using the Text tool. So just click anywhere on your screen, and it puts the word text on your screen. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want text quilted on any of my quilts. So I'm going to come over to the text box where it says text. I'm going to highlight it and delete it, and then type happy birthday. Happy birthday. And then I'm going to click apply. Now it says happy birthday. Now I don't want to use the impact font. That's the name of the font. So I'm going to click on it over here on the right side, and I'll get a pop-up window, and it lists all of the fonts that are on my computer. I'm going to start typing the word of, or the name of the font, and I want to use Arial. So as I start typing, you'll notice that it changes and brings the font up to the top of the box. Now I want to use Arial Rounded, so I'm going to select that, and I want to make it really, really big. So I'm selecting 72 and clicking OK, and that says that I'm using, over here it shows that I'm using the Arial Rounded font. On right below the name, you'll see that it says Align, and it's centered. And what that means is that everything that you've typed inside this pink bounding box is going to be centered. And I like to do that when I'm putting text around a circle. Below Align, it says Type. When I left click on that, a pop-up box or a pop-up menu will come, and I will click on Circle and then click Apply, and that will put the text around a circle. I'm using the scroll wheel on my mouse to zoom out a little bit so you can see it a little bit easier. You'll notice that it has different colored circles or different colored dots around, and I'm going to talk about those. The first color that I'm going to talk about are the orange ones. There's one on the top, the outside circle, and one on the inside circle. When I left click on the one at the top and hold my finger down, it is going to change the outside circle only. When I release my finger, it adjusts the font inside accordingly. Now I'm going to use Control-Z to undo what I did, and I'm going to go over to the orange circle on the right side, left click, and I'm going to hold that down, and as I click it and drag around, it's changing the font around the circle between the two circles that you've got. So if you want the words to go completely around the circle, you can drag that orange circle and make the letters go all the way around the circle. Now I'm going to Control-Z and undo that. The next color I want to talk about, the colored circle, is the green one. Now I'm going to click on the green circle and hold my finger down. Watch what happens. So both of the circles move, and I can only move them horizontally. It will keep the top and the bottom stationary, but it will move them horizontally and then adjust the lettering and your words accordingly. I'm going to Control-Z and undo that. The next circles that I'm going to talk about are the pink ones. There's a pink one that's on the bottom inside circle that's at the top, and there's a pink one that's on the outside circle. When you left click on the pink one that's at the top, it's going to make the circle, both circles, smaller or bigger depending on how you move it. So both of them are moving proportionately. And so when I release my finger, it will change the size of the circle. I'm going to Control Z and undo that. The only direction that you can do with that is up. You can't really do it side to side. So notice how it moves both of them. If you mouse over the pink circle that's on the outside of the circle, you'll get a double-headed black arrow. So if you click on that and drag around, you'll move the position of your font. So maybe you don't, or not the position of the font, the position of the words. So maybe you don't want your words at the top. Maybe you want them on the side. Or maybe you want them on the left side. Or maybe you want them all the way around the bottom. Wherever you want your words and however your design is, you've got the choice to move the words around the circle. Now I'm holding the Control and tapping Z and undoing so it's back to where it was at the beginning. Thanks so much for watching Pro Stitcher Designer Tips and Tricks.
Odea.com